So tomorrow, Wednesday, the U.S. House of Representatives is planning to take up this funding bill. Now, it will have the SAVE Act attached to it. And the SAVE Act is that requirement where you must prove your citizenship to vote or to register to vote. And like I said in a previous video, that would be burdensome for a lot of people, not just what they're hoping to attain, which is keeping non-citizens from voting. Most non-citizens and undocumented immigrants are not voting. They are not going to risk voting in order to, to vote. They're not going to risk it because that's a crime, and they want to stay under the radar. But voting, if you're not a citizen and you are not eligible to vote, is already a federal crime. So this doesn't do anything other than make it more complicated. But they're bringing it up for a vote tomorrow. Now, Speaker Johnson thinks he does have the votes to pass this. I said last week they had to kick the can on that vote down the road to this week because they weren't sure they had the votes. With that narrow margin they have in the House, they cannot lose very many Republicans and still have it pass. And I don't know that it is going to pass the House. Either way, it would be dead in the Senate. But they want to get it out there. They want to vote on it. Why? Because they want the Democrats on record of saying that they're against it or voting this down and trying to say, well, when, at the end of the month, if they don't reach a spending deal, well, see, Democrats are wanting to shut down the government over this. They're willing to shut down the government. And they want to try to shift the blame to the Democrats. The problem is that's not going to work. Most people see this for what it is that this requirement isn't necessary, and they're just trying to stall and do this. Now, are they going to shut down the government? I don't think so, and I'm not the only one who thinks that. Some Republican members of Congress have also said the same thing, that they will come to a deal. And I think they will. I think it'll come down to the end of the month. There will be a deal in place. It'll kick the can down the road probably to March, and they will have a deal in place because neither side wants a government shutdown this close to the election. However, if there is a shutdown, that all of the blame for the shutdown would be put squarely on Republicans because they're the ones doing this stupid shit, and they're doing it out in public. Like, this is very obvious where the blame would go. So we'll see how the vote goes tomorrow, but I'm not expecting it to even pass the House. But if it does, it's dead in the Senate, like I said. So this is all performative, but they will get something passed by the end of the month. I do not believe there will be a government shutdown. We are way too close to an election. Neither side wants to risk it.